I'm Dennis Tietje. I want to talk to you a little bit about structure-specific targets. You know, a lot of times those fish will really relate to a certain piece of cover, whether it's a cypress tree, a stump, or grass. And once you can key on to what they really like to be on, you know, it's pretty easy after that. But what I like to do, you know, I really like to flip. You know, everybody knows that I raise crawfish, so I pretty much like to throw a crawfish bait of some sort. And one key, you know, like today, you know, we've got poles, we have stumps, we have targets. Well, one thing you gotta realize that crawfish, given the opportunity, are gonna hang on this type of structure. So if you're structure specific and you're flipping, what I like to do is I'll choose a crawfish bait, I'll throw it in there and I'll leave it, I'll hold it next to that cover for longer than I normally would, okay, because that fish is up there looking for a food source around that target. And what I do when the water is stained like this, I'll actually create my lure to sound like a crawfish, okay? So I'll use a bobber stop to hold the weight close to the bait. I'll use a tungsten weight, which when I put this glass bead in between the worm and the weight, that clack right there sounds like a crawfish clicking. And if you can hold that bait right up against the target, a lot of times that fish can hone in on that clicking sound, and you'd be surprised at how many more bites you get by the two things, making it sound like a crawfish and leaving it in there longer than you normally would. Last year I had I actually had a tournament, had a co-angler, and I asked him, I said, why didn't you fish that log? He goes, I did. I go, no, you fished over the log. Anyway, I turned and I flipped my crawl worm in there and I left it there. And I would pull it up, shake it, and drop it, pull it up, shake it, and drop it, pull it up, shake it, and drop it. All of a sudden you've seen a white flag, 5 pounds. You know, that fish wouldn't have ate it if, you know, if you wouldn't have left it there. And that steadily click, 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 you know, I don't know where he came from, whether he was right there or came to it, you know. But if you know the fish are in the area, that click is the deal.